All right. All right, you guys getting audio? All the audio working correctly? All my buttons pushed in the right spot? Do you hear me now? Dear God, I'm getting all right. Fantastic. I'm getting 5 by 5, and that's good because I'm already about half fucking lit. These country doctors, boy, they fix your stuff fast, man. They don't fuck around. 6 by 6. Right on, man. Houston, we have a problem. We are reading 6 on the meter both ways. We've hopped the fucking tracks, people. Those lines of... My knob goes up to 11. Holy shit. You and Spinal Tap, man. Super ants. They run up and they're freebasing his fucking borax. Smoking that shit in little black glass pipes. Orale, Holmes. This is some good borax. I just wish they put some Debbie's out, man. My knob's only 2. She's like, it doesn't get anywhere near 10. 10, what is that? Dear God. Holy crap, Phoebe. Phoebe versus the ants and the chickens and the fucking house. You're outnumbered, lady. Run, for fuck's sake. You got another house to get into? Tell Kev to put on a tank of oxygen and drag that fucking couch over there, for fuck's sake. Fuck that, I'm getting a tent. Oh, look, they got yurt tents at Walmart. Look, they're only $100. They're $98. It's the best $100 you'll ever spend if you can afford to spend it. This yurt tent that McDonald's, that Walmart is pushing, might as well be a McDonald's. Walmart is like the McDonald's of retail. Dude, they're fucking fantastic. Yeah, yeah, if you get the bigger one, yeah. There's a 6-man for like $89, $98 or some shit. It's under $100. It's fantastic. And a 6-man tent, you could put 2 people in there and a folding table and a fucking stove. Dude, I know. I don't go to, like, I try to stay out of Wally World too, but it's like, dang, I had Kevin's credit card too. Yeah, there's a 6-man version of that that's under $100, and I'm telling you, man, it's fantastic. It's absolutely awesome. My neighbor bought one. That's the only reason I even know, because I saw him putting it up, and I wanted to go check it out. So I got all Snoopy, and I looked. Got a McDonald's in Walmart? Holy shit. That's a fucking... That's a crony capitalist slap in the face right there, buddy. Said that one was on clearance. They had one left. I don't know. Could be. Oh, dude, I sleep in an army tent. My army tent is heavy, and it's made of canvas, and it has 7 layers of shit sprayed on it to waterproof it, and it keeps me dry, and I've never had a problem in it. It's the split halves fucking old school army fucking personnel sleeping unit. And that thing fucking works perfect. I broke several sets of stakes and posts and shit, but there's nothing wrong with that tent. It'll keep the weather off you 100%. And if you snap the halves together, you got a fucking winter tent that's out of this world. That thing holds heat like no other tent I've ever slept in. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was $349 in a store. Has that special smell. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's that canvas fucking army tent smell. There's nothing like it. And that little pup tent, I mean, it sleeps too comfortably. That's for a pup tent, it's a big motherfucker. Anybody that's ever slept in army halves tents will tell you there's plenty of room in there. Me and my pops are big guys, and we get in there with no problem. All right, later, canoes. Take care, man. Later, folks. Go get that cabbage, youngin'. You and Dallas out there beating it up. The rest of us sitting at home working for ourselves, being broke. Maybe Dallas has got it going on. We should all go get a job as a pizza delivery man. I don't know if I could do that and run a whole farm. That'd be tough. If I had to put like an actual shift in with that, I think it'd probably do me in. I'd be good for a night or two, and then I'd run out of gas. Said if Kev would ride with me at night, I would. Hell yeah. I need my blue jacket with guns inside of it. Hell yeah. Them guns will keep you right cozy. And if you ain't, you'll feel a whole lot better about it. Cheers to anybody drinking. Shots in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this time I'm doing shots. I just poured the pop in my glass. So here we go, folks. End of the bottle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Ah. Holy shit. Yes, I can. Because if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Jimmy Beam is now a moderator for your channel. Why, thank you, YouTube, you piece of shit. It's a roller coaster. Fuck you, YouTube. Thanks for giving me a platform on which I can talk shit about you anytime I want. Like now. What are you thinking, YouTube? Really? Like I'm hoping like the weird censorship people are listening, because I want to ask you a question. Really, what do you think you're accomplishing? Do you really think this time, oh, well, this time we'll do it right and we'll avoid the backlash? Are you kidding me? At any time in history that anyone has ever attempted censorship on a mass scale, the backlash has destroyed them utterly. What are you thinking? You are acting against your own best interest. You may not hold us down for an election or three like that, but the fucking proof in the pudding is that it's going to swing back your way eventually. What are you even doing? Do you retards really not understand cause and effect and how the universe works? I find that hard to believe. You're fucking Kingfisher, you know, Zucker Duck, or Zuckerferg, or Fergie Duck, or Duckerberg, or whoever the fuck his name is. He ought to know better. He's got that psychotic, I read every book in the universe look in his eye. He ought to know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can't beat it. And you tried. Sucker boy, yeah, whatever your fucking name is. You can't beat it. You cannot hold off the energy of the universe. You're not smarter than God. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Have you forgotten every lesson that was ever taught to us by our ancestors? Ever? Really? You just gonna discount all that? Yeah, fuck it. It got us where we were going, and we cheated and used all your symbols and shit and created a fake-ass Illuminati with no real power, but we illusoried our ass to the top, and now we're just going to throw all that out the window. Really? Are you really that retarded? Are you really that ungrateful? What do you think the spirits are going to do to you for being that ungrateful? You want to use your little occult powers to climb the ladder, and then you get to the top and kick them to the curb? No, dude, it don't work like that. You don't get to kick that bill to the curb. It's not like money, you can't just print more. You have to pay that bill. And the longer you hold off paying, the higher it gets, Jack. And yeah, I meant Jack Dorsey, and I'm sure he's listening, or his minions are. Do you not understand that this is a power that you cannot stand in front of? You cannot resist this. This is above your authority. And if you don't get out of the way, you're going to get ground up and crushed by your own shit. You rolled it up the hill. Don't be mad when it comes back down. Welcome to America. Here's a gun. That's right. God damn it. Every immigrant should get one. Every legal immigrant. Illegal immigrants are nasty invaders and should be treated as such with the same gun. The legal immigrants should be trotted out there to shoot the illegal immigrants right in the head, and I bet they'd be glad to do it. Because they had to stand in line and endure the bullshit and jump through the hoops. The cheaters just want to jump out of line. Fuck that. I bet the line standers would have something to say about that. But that's just me. So I'm asking you honestly, do you really think you could outpower the power? Did you really think the universe was just going to keep letting you run against the grain? Is that really what you thought? Because if that's what you thought, you're dumber than I even gave you credit for. Believe in him or not, God is smarter than you, dude. God is smarter than you. And you need to think about that. Because if you don't, it's going to mean your own self-destruction. And it is self-destruction, make no mistake. You're shooting yourself in the foot right now. Don't move up to the kneecap, then the hip, then the fucking, whatever. Only dangerous shit happens after that. I don't know. Just a thought for the idiots. Hope you were listening. Military therapy. I hear you, Jimmy. Let him go beat it out of him, man. I want you to hit this heavy bag, son. I want you to hit this bag till you can't hit it no more. Mr. and Mrs. Dumbass. That's what it is, Donald. I don't understand the stupid. That's why sick Pat, patriot, sick of the stupid. I'm trying to make people a little bit smarter. I'm trying to make people a little bit sharper, a little bit more aware. I don't even care if you agree with me politically or not. I just want you to pay attention and give it a real effort, Don't just fucking listen to CNN and go, oh, all right. Oh, Anderson Cooper said it. It must be true. Woo-hoo-hoo. Really? Really? Come on. You can't sit there and tell me as a rational thinking human being that you really believe that bullshit. Any of the live news stations still online have the chats closed? Right on, Phoebe. High five, baby girl. Good work. I've been flagging them motherfuckers as hate speech. You've been flagging them motherfuckers as hate speech. I know Don Bear been hitting motherfuckers too. Look, that's 3 motherfuckers that I know of for sure been shutting shit down. I know you've been busy. I've been watching you. Kinda. I mean, not like creepy stalker watching you, but like I've been kind of paying attention to what you say and shit. Last one, CNN was a fraud. Hell yeah. Awesome. Oh, hell yeah. No, that's okay, Jimmy. Get in it. You got homework, man. I flag every CNN and MSNBC video as hate speech. And I tell them that they're spewing hate and that they shouldn't be allowed to spew that kind of fucking hatred among the people. And I fucking flag their shit every time I see one. And I got to tell you, I don't see them very often because I got them shits crossed off of my channel and stuff. So even with the ones I see, we're making a difference. Dude, I'm telling you, we flag all of them bitches as hate speech because they hate all of us. And I don't like it. And they ought to be taken off everything just like we were. You're goddamn right, man. I'm fighting back for real. I'm going to hit them where it hurts, right in their little punk-ass remaining pocketbook. Yeah, everything streaming under MSNBC or CNN or anything is hate speech. I flag that shit as hate speech every time. And they always got something hateful on that motherfucker to report, so, you know, it ain't even like I'm lying. It was a fraud. Of course it was, because they're liars, Phoebe. That's all they got is the lie and the trick and the deception. Once you expose them, they're over with. Yeah, hate speech / false or misleading. Exactly. None. We just flagging CNN videos and shit. Deborah, how you doing? These motherfuckers ain't seen a flag mob like we can put together. MSNBC was streaming to CNN. Oh, yeah, even better. Hell yeah, that was definitely a fraud. They were trying to pass off one fucking, one channel as another. Chalk it up as recruiting. Yeah, fuck them, dude. I will fight these punks on every level I can think of. Every level I can think of. I am your blood enemy, bitches, and I hope you hear this. And I hope you understand what I mean is true. I will fight you until my very last breath in every single way that I can find, including on the punk-ass internet. And one day, I will be able to face you face to face in a dark alley somewhere, you and me, where we can talk it out real intimate like. And that's just where I'll leave that. You ain't met me in an alley. I promise. You don't even know what I look like in the dark, and God bless you for not. Because you wouldn't be able to rest or sleep or do anything except run from me. Which you should be doing because I'm coming. I'm coming for you and your lies and your evil and your bullshit and your deceptions and your cute little fucking games that you think are oh so clever. You're not clever. There ain't nothing clever about you, dude. You couldn't confuse me if I slammed an 11-inch gutter spike into my forehead before the contest. She said, you sound like Alex. Right on. Oh, my God. Holy shit. I've reached Alex Jones level. I fucking rule this shit. Pew, 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 pew. You bastards have fucking leashed me now. Or unleashed me, goddammit. Slapjacks. Yeah, right? Dude, a slapjack is a nasty motherfucker, dude. I used to carry one of them when I was a kid. You drop a motherfucker to his knees quick. Pow! Didn't even know what hit him. Drop that shit right back in your back pocket. Sniper Kitty to the rescue! Die, you bastards! Meow! Alright, you fuckers entertain yourselves for just a second. I'm gonna go pee. Alright, look. I drank all of my Everclear and all of my Dr. Pepper, and it's all gone. But I still have 2.5 gallons of homemade wine, so it ain't over yet, folks. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if this is even possible, but I'll bet this is 22%. I couldn't find my specific gravity thingy. But this stuff has gotten even stronger. Dude, I just drank a fifth of Everclear in like an hour. I'm fucked up. Yeah. Holy shit. I don't know. That's probably way too much liquor. I should probably not even drink this wine. Like this. Oh, God. Oh, no, don't do it. Ah. Oh, it's too late. I fucking did it. All right. I just drank like a fucking fifth of Everclear in an hour. That can't be healthy. It wasn't a full fifth. There was a few shots missing out of it. But I mean, like, just a few. I don't even know how I've done this. But the bottle's empty as fuck. Fuck it. It is what it is. Got a little devil in you, boy. That is true. It's a good thing, though. I'm a happy drunk. I'm not an asshole drunk. The drunker I get, the happier I get, usually. She's like, no, 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 no. What did you do? It's all right, Dev. I got my hand up. I'm okay. I'm all right. I can still get out of my chair. Look, my hands are up. The 8 count's good. I can keep going. Look above, pat at my last one. Everclear football player had to prop me up and get me across campus in Iceland wearing cowboy. Yeah, right. Everclear is legal white lightning. It is 180 proof. It's 90% alcohol, 180 proof grain liquor. It is literally the strongest liquor in America that you can buy legally anywhere. It's worse than rubbing alcohol, dude. It is straight as close to pure ethyl alcohol as you can get. If you do shots, it fucking burns like fire for the whole trip. Don't ask for no easy ride because you ain't getting one. Me and my cousin sat down one night and we did a fucking, the biggest, they won't even sell a gallon. You have to buy, the biggest you can buy anywhere in the United States is a half gallon of Everclear. And me and my cousin sat down one night and went shot for shot through a half gallon of Everclear. Just, I drank one, he drank one. I drank one, he drank one. I drank one, he drank one. The last thing I remember was my cousin Ronnie falling out the chair and looking at the bottle and there being about 2 fingers left in the bottom of that fucking half gallon. Yeah, absolutely no hangover, though. No hangover. If you can survive the night, you're good. He said, oh, Lordy, my belly is on fire. It was, too, dude. That's it. Yeah, the beauty is that it's pure. There ain't no bullshit in it. It is 90% pure alcohol. And if you ever decide to go shot, oh, dude, I was fucking blowed the fuck away, dude. I was so drunk. I was drunker than, that was one of the drunkest nights of my life, for sure. Because I don't even, literally, the only thing I remember is, like, I remember my cousin Ronnie falling out of his chair. He, like, reached for the bottle and then lurched sideways for some reason and just, like, flopped out of his chair on the floor and threw the shot glass into the kitchen. And then he passed out right there on the spot. That's all I remember. After that, I might have drank the rest of the bottle. I don't know. Have no idea. I was done. Dude, if it was pure willpower that kept me going longer than my cousin, because I can tell you that boy can drink. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say that in front of him, but that boy can drink. And I was like, motherfucker, we gonna have this out right now. Me and you gonna decide who the king of the mountain in the bar is. Like 4 Faces of Drunken Pat. I've moved on to the wine now. We're in the wine phase. Holy shit, Miriam, what are we going to do now? We've only got 2.5 gallons of wine. That might not hold me. It's only 20%. That's 40% alcohol. Aaron's like, I got lost. He didn't even make it through phase 1. Aaron, come on. Come on. He didn't even make it through phase 1. God damn it. The tires. Come on, man. Holy shit. Holding up the wall. Come on. Holding up the wall. Dever, don't hold up the wall. Let him build that shit. We steered him in the right direction. Thanks, Don. If we can't get past phase 1, people, we're going to have problems, all right? This is phase 2. I haven't even started phase 3 yet. Usually phase 4 ends the show. I was fucking 20. That's fine. You are forgiven. You are forgiven, my daughter. Go home and say 3 hell trumps. Sprinkle some holy water on your you don't give a fuck. I need medicated French toast. The tires, hold it where you are. Son of a bitch. There you are. Okay. Aaron DeTires is now a moderator for your channel. Holy fuck, dude. You weren't a mod here. Sing. Jesus fucking. Oh, wait. You don't want to be a mod. I'm leaving you blank, brother. I'm leaving you blank. Because you asked me to. You can, of course, rescind that request. I will make you a mod at any time. That's right. Say 3 hail trumps and sprinkle your campaign signs with holy water. Or some shit. Hey, this is church. It fucking counts, Gus. God. Don't be so fucking picky, dude. Didn't you read the title? New Elder Circle Church? Blah, blah, blah. Haha. That's right. I'm the Reverend. Got to do what I say now, mister. It's alright, the tires. I love you, brother. Cheers, man. No, I think it's brilliant. But that's why I like you, Gus. Because you understand my brilliance. You understand my understated comic sense of relief. It's your European side. It's my European side that appeals to that. Right on, Don Bear. You can tell all your friends. To help the Girl Scouts get undressed. That's right. Boy Scout promise. 3 fingers in the air and everything. Because that wasn't a Hitler salute or anything. Fucking socialists. Goddamn commies. Shit, the tires, you killed me, man. Right in the middle of a drink. Holy shit. He made me spit wine through my fucking nose. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of respect floating around here. Alright, well, I gotta give you that, man. Now that you made my face explode with wine. I'm going to take my headphones off for just a second and try to wipe this shit off my face. Oh. If you've never sprayed wine through your nose, I suggest it as a way to clean your sinuses. Holy shit, Aaron. You're lucky my garbage can was close, fucker. Al Sharpton reference. I can't fucking... It's alright, man. It's my own stupid sense of... Look, it's my own stupid sense of humor, man. I'm the only one that found that funny. I found it fucking hilarious right in the middle of a drink of wine. Give me a second. All right, no harm, no foul. Nothing got sprayed. That was important. A little bit of fucking indoor-outdoor carpeting in the back room. We're all good. I never set anything on fire over that before. Jesus, Aaron, warn me before you hit me with them zingers, man. Zinger alert. Zinger alert. All right, I'm drinking now. Don't do that. All right, I'm good. Holy shit. Wow, that actually increased my buzz. I'm drunker now than I was a minute ago. 8 hours later, I came down. Yeah. I can't believe I ate that much acid. All's forgiven to tires. You're my brother forever and always, man. I can always make more wine. Put me in touch with Jesus, I'll just change it from water. We'd be in there. Wouldn't even take 10 days. Now that dude knew how to party. Bucket of wine? Yeah, sure. Just grab some water out that well. I got you covered, bruh. How cool is that? Who would not want to hang out with that dude? Okay. I think I got my shit together now. I tried to get my shit together once before, and all I wound up with was a giant pile of shit. All advice is not good advice, is what I'm saying. Not acid, no way. Actually, if you get good clean acid, it's not dangerous at all. Acid and weed are a lot alike in that way. If you get pure acid and they haven't tried to monkey with it or fix it with anything, you can drink LSD out of a Dixie cup all day long and you can't overdose. You literally cannot overdose. Your body will only take your body will only take in so much per hour, no matter what you drink or whatever you take. She's like, I'm so reporting this idiot. Complaint, complaint. No, that's okay. That's what I'm telling you. If you find somebody and they've really got good pure acid and it can't hurt you. It can't make you, it can't do anything to you other than make you have hallucinations for a while. And as long as you understand that's what's going on, you're fine. You literally can't overdose on acid. Nothing bad can ever happen to you. As long as it's clean. If they've mixed it with something or tried to cut it with something, then that's something else entirely. Because you can get, like, rat poisoned and all kinds of shit from acid that you don't know and trust. He was hateful to Dabu. Oh, no, not Dabu 777. I actually like Dabu. He's all right. Who was hateful to Dabu? I have a line on clean acid. Right on. Yeah, as long as it's good, clean shit, that's you can't hurt yourself with it. Oh yeah, Don Bear, for sure. But what I'm saying is there's no direct adverse health issues from taking any amount of clean LSD. I mean, your mental state is another. We can argue about that all day long, but you know, the clean LSD, literally, you can't. It's like THC. You literally can't overdose on it. Your body cannot transfer and process enough fast enough to overdose you, no matter how much you take. A deadhead. Yeah, right on. People, get your shit together. Right on, Donald. Yeah, Sheet is hardcore. He was like shooting for the rafters, man. I gotta respect that though. You got liquid? Oh, dude. No way. Oh my God. You were just like dropping it out in your eyeballs and shit. Oh. That's fantastic, man. I never see, like, I got some really good clean blotter and shit before, but I've never had that shit. I always used to dream about it. I always said I'd squirt a whole dropper under my tongue. Don't talk to me for a week, motherfucker. I won't even recognize you as human, probably. Not a good idea, just saying. Hey, man, I have handlers. I have people that'll look out for me, man. They'll keep me away from the natives. Oh, my God. Ooh, but no, look, I didn't have liquid, but I did have the crystal one time. The damn couch ate you. Yeah, it happens, man. Furniture is so rude when you're on acid. It's 14 hits of purple microdot. I was going to say, that's like 3 days of tripping right there. Were you tasty? Oh, dude, I did a McDonald's stir spoon. You know those little square plastic McDonald's coffee stirs? I had a little mound of fucking crystal LSD on one of those, and I took it all one time. I don't know how much was on there. Probably 3,000 or 4,000 micrograms. I was fucked up for a minute, I know that. I was probably high for 15 hours that day. I spent all day down at Geneva on the Lake, the strip, the little vacation strip down there. And yes, I was tasty. Wow, what did I come in on? You came in on us talking about our misspent youth, clean acid, fucking decent drugs, and fucking, I don't know, McDonald's and shit. Bark becomes intriguing. It does. You can get lost in tree bark, dude. I was toasty. See, toasty is a level below tasty. If you're tasty, you know you're fucked up. You know what else becomes intriguing? Cheetos. I know you think they're all orange, right? They're not. They're orange and yellow and gold and marigold. There's so many shades of yellow and gold and orange and goldness and orangeness in a Cheeto. Alaska lines and train tracks. Yeah, right? Always after 11 p.m. I'm Dabu. You're Dabu 777? Right on. That's awesome. Blew my nose right out. I know, right? It's never kind. It's never easy. Here, drink this tea. Well, all right. What's it do? Well, we're not sure, but in about 20 minutes, you're going to feel sick to your stomach, and that's okay. Oh, my goodness. What the ever-loving fuck? The non-wrenching motherfucker. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, wait. Hey, you guys. Check this out. I brought content.
Get ready to hear the truth about America on a show that's not immune to the facts with your host, Dan Bongino.
All right, welcome to the Dan Bongino Show. Producer Joseph Armacost, how are you today?
I'm just doing great, Dan.
We record, about mid-morning. The show is obviously it's a podcast, so it's recorded just a bit in advance. It goes live about, I don't know, Joe, half an hour after we're done. Yeah. So it's as close to live as you're going to get. And every time I come on the air in the morning now, I turn on the Fox News, and it's this hearing. And this hearing with Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court nominee, this confirmation hearing, every day is become... It's like the peanut gallery. It's a laughing stock. It's like a joke. The Democrats go to new, just when you think we've hit a stupid floor, like this is definitely the floor of stupid. There is no way we're going to penetrate this floor of stupid. We have reached a new low in stupid. The stupid floor is burst through and you find yourself in the stupid basement. And just when you think you've hit stupid bedrock, they're like, we have found a way to drill through the stupid bedrock and get to the core of the stupid planet we live on. And even then, it's like you drill through the core and you wind up on the other side of stupid. It is unbelievable how this thing has degenerated. So this morning, in case you're missing the latest scandal, I'll fill you in here, and I'm going to get onto some other stuff because this is just so, it's really an embarrassment. The Democrats in the committee right now, led by Cory Booker, that are doing the confirmation hearing in the Judicial Committee here, are now threatening to release classified emails. Now, you can disagree or agree with the classification. Fine, I agree we overclassify things in the government as well, documents in the government. But, Joe, just so we're clear on this, they are threatening to release classified emails in the hearing, and Cory Booker's like, well, I'll accept the consequences. This is an amazing act. Joe, I think you know where I'm going to go with this, right? This is a stunning act of hypocrisy. So let me be clear on this. Brett Kavanaugh, who was one of the secretaries in the White House, not a cabinet secretary, a secretary who deals with actual administrative business inside the White House for George W. Bush. They have classified emails that deal with classified information. The Democrats, in order to, what they think they're going to do is damage Kavanaugh, are threatening to release one of these emails about some kind of racial profiling, which I'm sure, I'm sure has nothing to do with Kavanaugh or Kavanaugh's racial profile. It's just an identity politics ploy by them.
Yeah.
But they're threatening to release classified emails. These are the exact same Democrats, folks, keep in mind, who have now been hiding the entire Spygate scandal for months, saying you can't release that, it's classified, despite the fact that the classification status may be hiding the biggest government abuse scandal and the weaponization of government that we've seen in our lifetimes. These people are frauds. Again, I wake up every morning saying to myself, how can we confront these frauds on some of their nonsense? They are frauds. They're total fakes. So just to be clear, in a hearing, you want to release classified information to damage a judicial appointee. You think you're going to damage him at least. But when it comes to actually exposing the weaponization of government, Fourth Amendment abuses, potentially Fifth Amendment abuses.
All right, look. Getting a charge to tires. What the fuck are you doing, man? You're supposed to do that during your stream, not mine. Holy shit, man. All right, we'll fucking allow it this time. You're fucking up formation, though. I'm going to have to, shift people now. The fuck, man? I can't work under these fucking conditions, people. Jesus Christ. Can we have a little professionalism? Can we have a little professionalism, for fuck's sake? He said I got the point. I'm fucking with you, man. I wouldn't say no shit like that seriously. That'd be against my groove, man. Shoot. See, my boy Donald, he's like, I'm 100%. What you need, man? That's my soldier right there. It's like, nigga, I set my couch on fire 3 hours ago. Let's go. Let's get this in moving. Let's get this shit going, man. I ain't scared of no couch on fire. Let's get this shit rolling. Define professionalism. Oh, if you got to ask that, man, you haven't been around here long enough, bro. You need to hang out more, man. Professionalism is being willing to do what the motherfucker with the key says. And do it in such a way that nobody gets a felony. Shit, nigga. What movie you watching? He said, put me in, coach. Yes, sir, that's my boy. That's my boy. He's like, I'm screwed. Alright, well, whatever. I'll put Bongino back on. Jeez. You guys are a rough crowd.
Then all of a sudden you hide behind, well, classification matters, man. We're not going to release that stuff. It's classified. Fakes. Total frauds. Totally, completely frustrated. Total frauds. All right. Welcome to everyone who heard me on Mark Levin show last night. I appreciate everyone tuning in today. All right. Today's show, let's move on. Brought to you by new sponsor, Joe.
Hey.
Ding, ding, ding. Hairclub.com/Bongino. Hairclub.com/Bongino is the website. Hair Club. Now listen, Joe does not have this issue. Joe has an Elvis-looking mane like you've never seen in your life. But I have family members who do. Losing your hair is tough, folks. It takes a toll on your confidence. It's like, men, and listen, it's a problem with women too, but it's like Samson. You need your hair. Your hair, we love our hair. So when you lose your hair, it's tough. I mean, think about another reason too, practically why, right? Your whole life you've grown up seeing yourself with hair, right? Most of your life, unless you've shaved your head intentionally.
That's right.
And then you start to lose it, and it's tough. It's tough to accept, so it can take a toll. Your confidence is important, and sometimes one change can make all the difference. Hair Club knows this, and they're inviting you to become part of the Hair Club family to see how getting the most out of your hair can change your life. They understand the emotions you're feeling right now, and they know the questions you have. Hair Club is the leader the leader in total hair solutions with a legacy of success for over 40 years. Whether you're looking to revitalize the growth of your own hair or to learn more about the latest proven methods for hair replacement or restoration, Hair Club's professionally trained stylists, hair health experts, and consultants will craft a personalized solution to ensure you feel your best and get the most out of your hair. See for yourself just how powerful great hair can be. Yeah, like I said, I got a family member with this, and he's going to be all over this stat. He's had some issues with it. Go to hairclub.com/Bongino today for a free hair analysis and a free take-home hair kit, all valued at over $300. Wow, that's nice. That's hairclub.com/Bongino for a free hair analysis and a free hair kit. Experience your hair and your life at its best, only with Hair Club. I'm certain you'll love the club. Hairclub.com/Bongino. Welcome on board, fellas.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, Joe, we have today, just so you know.
10-4.
All right. 10-4, Daddy-O. So, yesterday, big breaking news. Hold on one sec, Joe.
Yeah, man.
You can leave that in. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was getting a little hot in here, folks. I've been working since yesterday, and my office, my studio gets super hot.
Choco Loco Koto is now
an anonymous
moderator
op-ed
for
was
your
released
channel.
yesterday in the New York Times by a gutless chump coward. You're a fraud, fake, phony patriot, a big loser. Writes an anonymous op-ed in the New York Times. If you missed the story, I have some summations of it in the show notes. A piece by Byron York, which is excellent, and a piece by Conservative Review, which covers my appearance on the Levin Show last night, where I shred this idiot. Now, we're assuming it's a he because someone slipped and wrote he. So to this guy who released this anonymous op-ed, let me give you some of the takeaways about what was in it, why it's been such a controversy, and why it's blowing up all over the media. So did you guys talk about this on CBM this morning,
Yeah,
Joe?
man.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So the New York Times publishes this anonymous op-ed from an alleged inside, quote, senior official in the Trump administration. There are some people are trying to play this down. I don't think we should. It's a very serious op-ed because it addresses some very serious questions. The person, this guy, alleges that he is an insider and that there are people working in the inside in this cabal to thwart Trump's agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, think about what we're talking about here. This is serious stuff. To thwart the agenda, you have people who have... They're not forced to be there, Joe. Just to be clear, right? These are not people who are imprisoned in some government gulag, forced to work for the Trump team under some kind of indentured servitude type situation. Right. These are people who have voluntarily decided to stay in their jobs while actively thwarting the will of who? I argued yesterday, not Donald Trump, Joe. That's a convenient out. It's actually your will because you elected Donald Trump. He didn't elect himself. It's not a monarchy. Donald Trump wasn't handed a crown and a scepter. Donald Trump ran for the office of the presidency of the United States and was elected in a fair and free process in a constitutional republic and was elected based on your will. There are people who have either chosen to stay in government or, even worse, Joe, maybe they didn't stay in government, this, quote, senior official who wrote this op-ed. But maybe even worse, they accepted positions knowing they were going in there to thwart the agenda of people who elected Donald J. Trump. Couple of other takeaways from this op-ed, because the media is all over this, Joe. The media is all over this because they love chaos, and I believe this was planned with the Bob Woodward book, which alleges more chaos inside the White House, that there's nervous breakdowns happening and all this other nonsense. Right. I believe this was planned. This was timed during the Kavanaugh hearings to contribute to a sense of chaos so that the Democrats can thwart this nominee from making it onto the Supreme Court because they know their agenda's in real trouble. Folks, none of this is by accident. So Byron York has a great piece, and there are some takeaways from this op-ed that I think we all need to understand because this is very serious stuff. I have the piece up at the show notes today at Bongino.com. Please read it to follow along with the show. Again, if you subscribe to my email list, I'll send it to you. Takeaway number one is actually from me. You have an absolute duty now to resign. To the anonymous chump coward who wrote this op-ed, didn't even have the guts to put your name on it. If you really believe what you allege in there, that the Trump White House is in chaos, that Donald Trump is unfit to lead, that he's some kind of megalomaniac, power-hungry guy, if you actually believe that, Joe, don't you believe this guy has an absolute duty to resign?
Yeah, sure.
Name yourself, you chump. You gutless, spineless jellyfish. Name yourself. Now, Joe, listen, not giving myself some pretentious pat on the back here, but if anybody can talk about this, it's me, okay?
That's right.
I had a government-paid job. Your taxpayer money paid me. I don't want to pay this fool who's writing this anonymous op-ed from within inside the Trump administration attacking him. I don't want to pay this fool 1/10 of 1 cent of my tax dollars. I want a refund immediately from this idiot. I worked inside the Obama administration as a Secret Service agent. It's not a mystery. Great. Nobody cares. I'm not looking for anybody's pats on the back. Let me be crystal clear. I didn't agree with the direction the country was headed in either. I resigned. I did not retire. I did not keep my benefits package. I didn't keep my government-funded taxpayer health care plan. I left. I walked away. I ran for office in a blue state as a Republican. I lost. But I can tell you and sit here proudly and say, you know what? I earned the right to talk about this, and I'm not going to back down on this one bit. If this guy had a scintilla of cojones, he would go out there tomorrow, name himself, and say, that was me in the op-ed. I don't like the direction this president has taken the country, and I'm resigning. You have a duty, you fake, phony fraud, to walk away and stand for something, you chump. Anonymous op-eds. Maybe I should have done that, Joe, as an agent. Here's what I saw in the Obama. Joe, you know what really upsets me about this?
Yeah, what?
You know what? All right. There are things I saw in the Obama administration I still don't talk about. And I'm not talking about deliberations and meetings and stuff like that. I don't want to exaggerate that stuff. That's the Wikipedia for some bizarre reason. I know who the guy is, by the way. He just that's a whole story. That's a whole other. I'll leave that out. But I saw things with people in the Obama administration. I still to this day keep quiet. And you may object to that. That's fine. I just believe that there's a greater cause and a certain omerta in the Secret Service to not exposing things unless they involve criminality or a clear and present danger to the country. Mm-hmm. But I had no problem walking away and leaving my salary behind, leaving my benefits behind, running for office. Folks, we almost went broke. Joe's known me a long time. You know, when I nearly missed a mortgage payment one time because we had to put braces on my kids' teeth. Mm-hmm. It's not some kind of sob story either. It's just a point that if you're really willing to take on this burden of fighting the good fight, then go fight it. Don't write an anonymous op-ed. Imagine if I would have written that. Maybe I'll write an anonymous op-ed now. Hey, here's what I saw in the Obama anonymous. Maybe we'll write it in the Wall Street Journal or something. So takeaway 1, you have a duty to resign. Gutless wonder. Number 2. The op-ed's crystal clear, Joe. Astonishingly, it lays out in almost intricate detail at one point how Donald Trump has been very successful at the deregulatory push, corporate tax cuts, the appointment of justices not only on the Supreme Court, if Kavanaugh makes it, that would be justices, but also judges on the federal bench. If you read the op-ed, it's amazing, and it's almost like there's like a cognitive dissonance. Yeah. The guy who writes the thing says, oh, we've had all these successes, but I really don't like Donald Trump's leadership style and how he can be unpredictable in meetings and other stuff. And you're scratching your head, Joe. You're like, wait, come again?
Yeah, that's what I took away too, Dan. I mean, it's funny that you hit that angle. I thought it was a little weird, but that's what I heard.
That's Byron York's first takeaway. And I phrased it this way. Apparently to this guy, who is clearly a swamp creature, the game is more important than the results. It's the game. The game, the swamp game, the pats on the back, the cocktail meetings, the lobbyist meetings, the butt kissing, the boot licking, exactly. The Saul Wiesenberg. Let me bring my glasses and my shoes. It's this almost obsequious boot-licking DC game nonsense, and the fact that Trump doesn't do it, that bothers this guy. It is a truly astonishing piece. I'm not putting it in the show notes because I'm not giving the New York Times clicks. If you want to look it up, look it up. I suggest you read Byron York's piece in my show notes instead. It covers it without you having to give the New York Times any clicks on this idiot's piece. But it is just stunning that Donald Trump ran his campaign against the deep state, against the swamp. People from the swamp, these phonies, sign up for the Trump administration to collect your taxpayer money, sabotage the administration from the inside, write anonymous op-eds about it while still collecting your taxpayer money, and in these anonymous op-eds shockingly acknowledge that the swamp and the deep state are real because the person's a part of it. They call it the steady state. It's really the swamp state. They acknowledge it's real, and then they acknowledge at the same time that the results in the Trump administration are very real, but they just don't agree with the management style because Trump refuses to surgically attack his lips to the ass of American politics. I'm sorry, folks, but that's it. That is the read the highlights of the piece. You will see exactly what I'm telling you is true. The guy who wrote the piece objects only to Trump's style. So that's takeaway number 2. All they care about is the game. Because as I said to you yesterday, the game is everything. Jobs for their kids, jobs for life, lobbyist jobs, big homes in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Joe lives in the heart of this in Maryland. Dude. I live there too. It is all government workers. You can't, swing a Coke can on a string without hitting a government worker if you live somewhere in Maryland. And nothing wrong with that. I was one of them. A lot of good people out there doing good work. I don't believe people who go to work are the problem. I believe the organization of government is, however, and I believe a lot of these people, sadly, have to understand that this is a public service position. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. And this idiot who wrote this op-ed clearly is offended that the game is going, and the game is going out the window quick under Trump because he's not having it. At one point, the piece he complains about in the meetings, he has a short attention span. Yeah, I did too at meetings. Because you know what? We had a line in the Secret Service, DBM, death by meeting. You'd go into a meeting, Joe, and after, say I'm the lead advance agent and the counter sniper guy's up there talking about the counter sniper plan. It's not uncommon at all to be like, hey, time out, wrap it up. Dude, we've got an hour here, okay? Give us the highlights of the plan and what we need to know. The fact that Trump is impatient at meetings, I'm not surprised at all. He's a Queens guy who builds buildings. You go in there and the builder's like, okay, chapter 1. No. Where are we in the building process, sir? It doesn't surprise me at all. So secondly, the gripes are about style. I just acknowledge that. Another takeaway, this is also included in York's piece, although I'm editorializing a bit. The author basically admits that there's some kind of a deep state coup going on. Oh, that's a conspiracy theory. Read the guy's piece. Don't listen to me. The guy's inside the Trump administration. He's a, quote, senior official acknowledging in the New York Times' own pages, Joe, that there is a concerted effort amongst numerous people in the Trump administration to thwart his agenda. His words, not mine. Folks, if this was an article, you go, whataboutism? Oh, you're darn right, whataboutism. I live on whataboutism. Because whataboutism is about the rules. What about the rules? If the rules are that this is now okay, Joe, you know darn well, if this was an op-ed piece written about Barack Obama, oh my gosh, there'd be people being charged with treason right now.
Yeah.
If someone wrote an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal saying, we are a bunch of patriots in the government actively thwarting the agenda of Barack Obama, the newspapers would be on a 24/7 operation to do what, Joe? Hunt this guy down, get his name, expose him, and have him charged with treason. It's ridiculous. Finally, this is clearly an effort during the Kavanaugh hearings to instill a sense of chaos within the government, chaos to shut these hearings down because they have no votes to do it. It's probably if not coordinated, at least timed release with the Woodward book coming out soon that it basically makes the same claims that there's a bunch of chaos going on in the White House, that there's some insights. We have to look at now we're back to the 25th Amendment again, which gives the cabinet under certain conditions the power to have the president removed for some mental instability. We're back to this nonsense again. I thought we'd forfeited that a while ago. Apparently not. Oh, all right, I got a lot to get to. 1, 2, 3. I got about 6, 7 stories. A lot of news going on today. All right, today's show also brought to you by our buddies at Brickhouse Nutrition. Big fan of Brickhouse Nutrition. I use their products. I use them every day. One of my favorite products is Foundation. Foundation is a creatine ATP blend. It is the single best supplement, in my opinion, out there for not only performance but for looks too. Listen, looks matter. We're it's the phenotypes and genotypes, right? We're phenotypical people. We look. We have eyes. We have eyes on our head. We look. We want to look better. We want to look better for other people. It's just the way we go. We want to perform better too. This creatine ATP blend product called Foundation. This is the best product out there. Try it. You will not be disappointed. If you don't believe me, do the mirror test. I am so sure this product will work for you because I use it myself. That if you take the mirror test, in other words, take a little mental snapshot of what you look like right now in the mirror. Try the product. Again, it's called Foundation. It's available at brickhousenutrition.com/Dan. That's brickhousenutrition.com/Dan. Go there, try Foundation, take that mental snapshot in the mirror, come back 7 days later, look at yourself again. Not only your performance in the gym, your energy level go through the roof, this stuff works. It'll make you look better too. I love it. I enjoy it. The first time I tried it, I was so impressed. I said, Miles, we got to get you on as a sponsor. They've been here for 2 years now. Go to brickhousenutrition.com/Dan. That's brickhousenutrition.com/Dan. Pick up a bottle of Foundation today. You will not be disappointed. Send me your reviews. I love to read your emails about it. They are always not only positive but glowing. Go pick it up today. Okay. So the tech industry folks were up on the Hill yesterday, 2 of 3. They had Sheryl Sandberg from Facebook, Jack Dorsey from Twitter, and Google was a no-show. But I want to warn you again, folks. I'm going to move on. It's kind of a quick story, but I want to highlight this because it's on a lot of people's minds. I know. I get it. I read your emails. There's a reason we make our email public. My wife and I, we'd love to read your feedback on the show. But a lot of the feedback I'm getting is people demanding government intervention into Twitter, into Facebook, into Google, and into YouTube because of the known discrimination against conservatives. Folks, I get it. I am with you. I have been a victim of this myself. Granted, as someone said to me, comparing what happened to me to people who've been entirely deplatformed, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to tell you that I've been hit by Twitter, and I haven't even told you about the YouTube issues. Here's what happened on Twitter. I've been banned from running ads on Twitter. They've never told me why. They've never made any specific reason. It's never made clear any specific reason. That's just what Twitter does. So that happened to me, and I haven't really talked about this, but in addition, my Facebook stuff has been spammed by Facebook at times. A lot of you know that because the way I know that, Joe, is people email me. They go, hey, I tried to share your stuff and it's been spammed. Also on YouTube, one of the things I haven't shared is we have a YouTube channel. It's I don't even know what it is right now. YouTube.com. Oh, it's youtube.com/Dan Bongino. And if you go there on the YouTube channel, you can listen to our show. And if the way YouTube works is if you allow them to run ads on your stuff, which we do, you have to have a green light in order for your show to generate any revenue from those ads. Our shows get yellow lights almost every day, meaning they're under some kind of review. No one gives you a reason. No one tells you why. I have some liberal friends that don't have this problem ever. Folks, it's a scam. Now, again, just setting up the fact that I've been a victim of this too. I'm not complaining. It happens. It's a free market. These companies can do what they want. Well, I am complaining about it, but listen, I'm not suggesting any government intervention. I'm warning you that one of the proposals coming down the pipeline that they are begging conservatives to get on board with, and you're being suckered if you believe this is going to be some kind of panacea and cure-all, Joe, is they're suggesting government monitoring now of some of these Twitter, Facebook, YouTube type entities when they decide to get rid of or censor certain material. Now, I know that sounds great now with Donald Trump in office to some of you. Like, yeah, we should get some government regulator in there determining who Twitter can get. I know Joe's shaking his head almost violently back and forth because this is a horrible, horrible idea with a capital H.
What happened when government monitors your phone calls? Aren't we dealing with that right now?
I mean, we're dealing with that with Spygate.
There you go.
The government has a monopoly on force, it has a monopoly on the ability to take away your money, to take away your freedom. Turning over the power to them.
No.
To monitor social media's decisions. Folks, do you understand the Pandora's box we'd be opening? Understand what I'm getting at here. There is an actual proposal filtering its way around through the back channels to have government monitors sit in on these Twitter, Facebook, YouTube boards that determine who should be demonetized, deplatformed. Folks, again, I know that sounds good now with Donald Trump in office. Can you imagine if Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, or like an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, people who believe in the centralized power of a big-ass state government to take away your rights. Can you imagine if their monitors were sitting in there? Folks, this could happen.
Yeah.
They are begging you to get on board with this plan. I am begging you as a friend, as a content producer, as someone who deeply and sincerely appreciates every moment you spend with us, and I put a lot of work into this show. Please do not fall prey to this. The solution here is not the intervention of government, because it will be turned and weaponized on us immediately. And I can guarantee you the minute a Democrat gets in office, the deplatforming is going to be on testosterone and you name it. It is going to be juiced up beyond belief. And they're going to have a government excuse to do it. Please don't fall prey to this. This is a huge, huge scam. Okay.
Man.
All right, moving on. So last night, again on Hannity's show, Sean Hannity's TV show, 9 p.m. on Fox, has become, I'll be on tonight. I'm usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes they cancel, sometimes they don't. But it has become just an incredible platform for information on the Spygate scandal. People go on the show and break stuff. And one of the things, Joe, we still have this shirt up in our chum store, the Take It East thing, where I told you, I get it. It's time for Sessions, I think, to move on at this point. I think we understand that. The relationship's broken. He's recused himself from the Russia case. The Mueller probe has gotten out of control. But I've said to you repeatedly that there are some things going on within the federal government right now, within the Justice Department. I'm very disappointed in justice. I just want to be clear. I'm not trying to play both sides. I'm just telling you my honest feelings, being candid with you. But there are things going on. I've told you, everybody needs to just, for a second, let's see what happens on this case and what's going on. There are some things happening right now. Last night, Joe DeGenova, to show you that I'm not crazy, Joe DeGenova goes on Hannity at 9 o'clock last night, well, maybe a little after, and just drops a nuclear bomb on Hannity last night. What does he say? DeGenova, who I appeared on Mark Levin's show with, says, I've got some sources, and he does. Joe was a assistant United States attorney. Joe DeGenova says, I have sources who have revealed to me that Rod Rosenstein is in fact under investigation right now and is not allowed to conduct proceedings before the FISA court. Folks, everybody on the panel, I think Sarah Carter had already been notified of that by her sources, but everybody on the panel, including Hannity, was like, wait, what? Now, I wasn't surprised by the information, but I was surprised it had gotten out there so fast. Folks, I have absolutely no doubt there is a pretty exhaustive investigation going on right now as to Rod Rosenstein, who's now effectively the Attorney General, at least on the Spygate case, because Jeff Sessions, the actual Attorney General, has recused himself, I think mistakenly. But Rosenstein is apparently, according to DeGenova, under investigation now, and is not allowed to conduct or be involved in proceedings in front of the FISA court. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why is this important? What does this mean to you, especially given what I told you in yesterday's show, which did bonkers numbers? Please, if you missed show 800 yesterday, it is, along with 628, a must listen to. It's where I tie together the whole scandal. Plan A, the effort to use government systems and foreign intelligence to spy on Trump, that falls apart. They go to Plan B, which is the setup, the Trump Tower meeting, the spies trying to set the Trump team up. That falls apart. They go to Plan C, which is the Mueller cover-up. Now, the Rosenstein's role in this is at all levels of this, but it's a clear and very easily explainable role in Plan B. Why? Because Rod Rosenstein himself signed the fourth FISA warrant to spy on Carter Page and the team. This is the big debate right now over declassification. There are 20 pages from that warrant, Joe. The fourth FISA, so we're clear.
Right.
The fourth FISA warrant, which Rod Rosenstein signed himself. There is a big debate right now in Congress and amongst the president and his staff over should they declassify 20 pages of that. There are Republicans who've seen it, who have insisted that the warrant Rod Rosenstein signed to continue the spying on Carter Page and the Trump team. Remember the two hop rule, right? Mm-hmm. They can hop from Page to others, effectively spying on the whole Trump team. There is apparently information in that fourth FISA that Rosenstein signed that is absolutely devastating. Now, I'm going to get to in a second here what I think that is and why I think Rosenstein's in real trouble. I think he's being investigated for two things. Rosenstein was the number 2 in the Justice Department. Rosenstein failed to verify or failed to oversee properly the verification of this information. Now, none of this is new news to you, but folks, here's the problem Rosenstein's going to have. There is a formal procedure called the Woods procedure. The Woods procedure is a formal, delineated procedure for verifying information that's supposed to make its way into the FISA court because it's a court that doesn't have the same rules as a criminal court. The FISA court, you don't know you're being spied on. You're not entitled to any adversarial proceedings at all. The FISA court is a secret court. It's effectively the Star Chamber, right? So because of that, there is a very specific procedure for that court called the Woods procedure. This is important. The procedure delineates step by step how the information that gets into that court is to be verified to ensure that the information is in fact correct. It wasn't. It was fake. My guess, and it's a good one, is those 20 pages they're going to declassify are going to include information, are going to show information within that dossier that if it were subjected to that Woods procedure would have been easily debunked as false. Remember, it's a formal procedure. It's not like, oh, verify it. Hey, Joe, is this real? Yeah, it's real. Okay. The Armacost procedure, it's good.
All right.
No, it's not the Armacost procedure. It's the Woods procedure. It has to go to this person and this person in the FBI. Then it goes over to DOJ. Then it passes up the chain. This is the last person to see it. This person has to do this. It's a very specific procedure. So, number one, I think Rosenstein's in a world of trouble because his fourth FISA, the fourth one, folks, meaning by now... Hey, let me ask you a question rather than make a statement. Joe.
Yeah.
Why do you think the fourth one, the fourth FISA, it would be more significant, some of the information in that when it comes to verification than the first FISA? Do you think, Joe, that some time may have passed between the first one and the fourth one?
Oh,
You would think so, because that's just common sense, chronological common sense, right?
Yeah.
If the first FISA is filed in October and the last one is until after April, right?
Yeah.
Time has passed. So by that point, do you think they want Joe, if I'm being unclear, please stop me.
All right.
The reason people want to see the fourth FISA and they want it declassified, unredacted, they want the information out to the public.
Right.
Is because if information in the fourth FISA that appeared in the first, second, and third, but had already been debunked, appears again, somebody swore something out they shouldn't have. Ruh-roh, Shaggy! Somebody's in a lot of trouble. Why do you think Nunes and the others are pushing for the declassification of the fourth FISA? Because by the time the information had made it from the first to the second renewal to the third to the fourth, there's probably a pretty darn good chance that not only was it not verified the first time, but by the fourth time, it was shown to be categorically bull. You get it?
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense, buddy?
Absolutely. That old chronology thing gets him every time.
It gets you every time, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
the fact that Rosenstein's John Hancock is on this thing, he signed it, and the fact that he was in justice as the number 2 at the time is fully aware of the Woods procedure, and time has already passed indicating that this is garbage, creates a very, very serious problem for our buddy Rod. That's problem number 1.
I like that.
Problem number 2, the deuce. Apparently, there's some information that was exculpatory.
Froggy's like, fuck it. Can you just shoot the thing up on the hill? I got a booze ration from the Empire for anybody that will shoot that fucking hill. That's how this is working. Hell no. Yeah, Miriam's the bully. Holy shit. Later, Hill. See you later, buddy. This somebody's just promised me a whole Empire booze ration. Pew, pew, pew. Holy shit, that's good for a year, man. Don't come down to West Virginia promising me $1 million. I'll blow up anything you want for that, son. It's all about the market, man. You got to understand your market. Where's your market? Holy seep shit. Seep shit. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. God, I'm drunk. What did you people do to me? Holy shit, I'm drunk and I have an empty wine glass, which means I have to go fill my wine. What are you doing to me? Oh my God, I'm putting Bongino back on. Fucking had it with you people.
Tori, this is actually, you know what? It's actually not the deuce. It's probably the same issue framed a different way. First problem for Rosenstein, this investigation, again, failure to verify. Second one is the information, there was probably exculpatory information that had revealed itself by the time the fourth, that chronology thing, Joe, gets you again. By the time the fourth FISA had been signed, they had information leading them to believe that the information they were using in the dossier gathered by Steele was probably bull malarkey. Now, what is that? It's the information they had from Bruce Orr. Bruce Orr is dealing with Steele after he's fired by the FBI, and he's still funneling information to the FBI. But he says to them some things that are deeply disturbing that were exculpatory, that may not have been presented to the FISA court by the time the fourth FISA renewal happens. Number one, he questions the veracity of Steele's information himself. Bruce Orr says at one point to Congress, yeah, I wasn't sure this stuff was legit. That it was, I mean, in essence, he questions the veracity of it. Secondly, Bruce Orr is told by Steele about how much personal animus he has towards Donald Trump, and he just doesn't want to have him get him elected. He just doesn't want to make sure he's not elected. Joe, do you think that may have been important for the FISA judge to evaluate in the context of the information he's getting? You think?
On a live super chat. I got to get 1,000 fucking
folks,
subs for
you
that.
have a duty.
Go out and spread my shit, baby.
And as a federal prosecutor, if you had, this is a... Anyone who's a police officer or federal agent knows.
You're going to start reading the Bible.
You have a duty. If you are
I got better than that.
Joe Armacost for a crime, and you have information
I got the gospel
that Joe
according
did
to
not
Pat.
commit the crime. You have an alibi. You have Joe on video somewhere else.
We got the gospel according to Pat. I start reading that shit and people will flock up in here. Yeah, you gotta have 1,000 subs to get a fucking what do you call it, a speed chat or whatever, super chat. Now retreat, they've spotted you. Look out, Miriam! Jesus Christ, they're looking right at you. But yeah, you gotta have 1,000 subs to get super chat. I thought it was 100. I was working so hard to get 100. I was like, holy shit, I could get super chat for 100 subs. And I went out and I was beating the bushes like, would you please sub me? I'll like masturbate your goat or whatever. And and I got 100 subs, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's still not doing it. It's not giving me the thing. And then it was like, no, it's 1,000, dude. You read that shit wrong. No, they don't pay you when you get 100 subs, man. You got to get 1,000 subs to even make a difference. That's why they don't pay much attention to us, because we don't have near 1,000 subs. Fuck, PewDiePie has got like 70 billion or something. You'd think he could spare 1 or 3. Goddamn PewDiePie. He said, tell that to Alex, right? Yeah. He had a bunch of subs, man. To save Miriam. The rebel's like, come on, Miriam, we'll help you escape. Froggy's like, I have saved your life, woman. I'm good, thanks. Rest easy, Miriam. I'm saving you. Oh no, Froggy down! Fire, blaster fire in the back. That you're out for at least 2 scenes, dude. That's like 2 whole fucking, like, holy shit, that's like the next time Vader shows up, you'll be back on scene. Holy shit. Oh, Froggy took one in the spine, man. Alright, look, guys, this is serious. Our friend Froggy is taking 2 phaser blasts to the spine or something. I don't know what the hell happened. Liver blew out. Probably liver. He's been drinking a lot. Hi, Choco Loco! Charitza! My baby, my Latina friend from Cleveland, whatever. I love you people down there. I really do like Latino people. Like, for the most part, I've always loved Latino people. I like your food. You can feed me and get my fealty forever. A little burrito, a little taco. Tacos El Burro. Hell yeah, I like you guys, man. I'm a big fan. I grew up in Geneva. He said, I'll risk it to save my troopers. That's right, Froggy, and that's why I like you. That's why you're on my good egg list. Latino. No mind control. We had no idea, even though you were communicating secretly in Spanish to Yaritza. We thought you were just really good in high school Spanish. I got a B in that shit, man. Frog's like, no fucking wonder, right? I don't know. I'm a white dude from middle of northeast Ohio. What do you want from me, man? I barely speak any French or German or Spanish or any of that shit. I know enough, like I said, I know enough to get beat up in a bar that speaks those languages. I know how to order my own ass whooping in 3 different languages. Ah, Choco Loco Coto. Hey. Or flipping clouds are pink. Fuck pink clouds. So girly. But you're a girl, so it's okay. You never know. It all depends on your audience, man. Pink clouds are for real men. That's right. Real men look at dead pink clouds or whatever. Pink Floyd. See, there you go. Froggy's like, I've had it. I'm out of here. These people have fucking lost my track here. Reddish. Dime, man, ¿cómo estado? I read Spanish really good. I just don't speak it so well. Órale, hijos. Yo quiero taco loco. Taco. Yo quiero taco loco. Loco taco. Yo quiero Taco Bell. We're gonna need a bigger box. Patriot Rex. Oh, God, no. Hold. Ah, Jesus, he's going Braveheart. Hold. Pew, pew, pew. What are we going to do? I noticed a flight path near Baldwin, my town I live in. Dallas, you might be high from the pizza fumes, but I don't understand any of that. Chemtrails everywhere, but nothing around it, clear skies. Well, are you sure it's chemtrails or it's really not contrails? You know the difference between contrails and chemtrails, right? Ah, Jesus, we're going to have to fucking back this lesson up. Looks like chemtrails. All right. Yeah, film that shit. Yeah, contrails disappear. They dissipate over time. Where the chemtrails tend to cling together and maintain a shape through the sky. Yeah. Right on. Yeah, no. Take that shit. Film that shit. At some point, it's going to become important, man. If nothing else, to our kids. And if we don't have kids, the people that do have kids. The shit's going to be important, man. We need to document this shit. Right on, Miriam. Absolutely. Keep pictures. Absolutely. Pop said hi, Miriam. He heard me talking to you. 1 month later on Tatooine. On me, troopers! He doesn't know Skywalker left like 2 weeks ago on his fucking glider. Jesus Christ. Froggy! Look, over behind the barns! Get the barns! The goddamn rebels are in the barns! Blow them shits up! Fucking Froggy, I love that guy. The rebels are hiding in there. They're camped in there. Blow that shit up. Hey, Joseph Reyes, sneak around back and grab that weed they got growing around back there while Froggy's blowing up the hill. Froggy, there's a fucking whole hill full of them. What, are you just going to let all them rebel scum run off and do rebel scum shit all over the fucking countryside? For fuck's sake, they're right back there. Jesus Christ, how many good fucking tips have I given you, old man? Jesus fucking Christ. Blow up the fucking hill. Or don't. I don't care. I'm going back to L.A. Fuck you people.
Tell him my name's Froggy.
Fucking had it.
Froggy's on the way. The man showed up.
It runs with score. Hell yeah, dude. Right over there. Right in the barns. They're hiding right in the fucking barns. You're not shooting the barns. Why are you not shooting the barns? Because fucking Vader told you not to. I bet he's in on it with them. Truthfully. I bet Vader's fucking paying off the rebels and shit just to keep this shit going. Alright, I'm out. Bye. If you have any questions, ask Vader. He said, I'm shooting the fuck out of that barn. How dare you speak ill of Lord Vader? I'm afraid you're out of order, sir. Your order has not been recognized in this Senate for a very long time, Mr. Martino. I'm afraid we've changed the narrative. I know, Froggy. Look, right over look, the barns, all them barns, that whole line of them. They're all fucking rebel invaders. Kill them all. Sons of bitches. Do it for the Empire, brother. Now, what was you saying, Don? This is why they can't lie to me, man. I know every angle. I know every angle. You can't lie to me. I know every slimy trick in the universe because I pulled them all. At least once, sometimes twice if they worked. Aaron passed out. He says, R.I.P. Aaron. Holy shit, I started drinking with that nigger earlier tonight. He's gone already?
Ryan,
Yo!
when you come out of there, flip the curtain to the kitchen.
All right.
The hot dogs are in the garbage can.
Will do.
Hot dogs are rotten.
Whatever, throw them out. We'll get new ones.
Fix the curtain so I can get out. I'll know where to stick them. Come on, Lou.
You don't know the power. Hey, Donald, there is no dark side. I was totally full of shit. I was just lying to you. We're basically two branches of the same fucking creature. So come on back over here and we'll try again next week. But I did learn you something, didn't I? There ain't no dark side. It's all one side. That's the illusion. That's the trick. That's how they get you. That's how Satan reels you in. There is no dark side. We are all one side. We are two sides of one coin. We are not neither pure nor evil. That's the lie. That is the lie. We are not either pure nor evil. We are a blend of all things. We are the gentle creation of God, laid upon the earth in all duality, and it's up to us with our free will to decide which side of that nonsense we're going to land on. It's up to you. You can go with Froggy and blast the rebels or whatever you want to do, or you can come with me and like build shit. Fuck the rebels. We'll build our own shit better than they could ever, because rebels are stupid. You know, I don't have to fight the rebels because they're dumb. They're going to beat themselves up. You know? Well, Froggy, the good news is it's already built, bro. They already built an empire. It's already built. They're just trying to lie to us about which side we're on. That's all. They're trying to tell you one was freedom and prosperity. That's right. They're trying to tell you that you've been fighting for the wrong side. Well, I don't believe that you have. I believe that they've given you bad information. And I believe that when somebody thinks about it long enough, I think that when a person considers things long enough, they realize which side of that fence they really want to be on. And we don't have to call it the empire or the resistance. Now we've got America. One galaxy under the empire, that's right. But God determines the differences. Because no matter what the empire is, it is not smarter than God. It is not smarter than the Force. We can be one galaxy under the empire. We can be the First Order. But we must acknowledge that we are not the ultimate decision in the universe. We are not the ultimate power in the universe. That's all. There must be something higher than us. There must be, or else we have no one to answer to, and therefore we fall into Satan's trap. So which is it going to be, boys? And girls? Which side you signing on to? Right on. You side with the empire. We side with right. We side with justice. Whatever. I think right and justice intercedes over the empire. Because even the empire can be wrong. The empire is something that men built. Something that creatures built of this world. Honor and justice and truth are beyond us. And I think we should serve that. The empire is cool enough. I mean, law and order is important. Yeah, dude, you got to keep the lunatics from pooping in the street down in lower suburbia. I get it. That makes perfect sense. But you also can't come and tell me I can't fly an American flag on my property. Because if you do, you got a fight on your hands. You can't come tell me that I can't raise my children the way I see fit. Because if you do, you're going to have a fight on your hands. Look, you can burn a whole planet. But when it comes to telling me how to raise me and mine, you better not, because I'll fight you. Your politics end at my border, dude. Your politics end at my border, at the end of my driveway where my mailbox is at. Mail me a letter, no time, talkie. And if you really want to fight, walk up in my driveway. Because I promise I can deliver everything you want. Your kids know who they can trust. You're goddamn right, Joseph. And I know that's to be a fact. You roll up in my driveway and see how you feel at the end of the afternoon. Because I don't care what equipment you come with and whose side you're fighting on. If you try to sell me some bullshit, nigga, you better be ready for a fight. Fly your flag, brother. Don't ever be afraid to offend some nigga. Let him be offended. Let him be offended. I fly a pirate flag over my property. Skull and bones, motherfucker. Come question me, because you know what you got coming. Nothing. The Jolly Roger. If you ain't strong enough to keep what's in your pockets, shame on you. And I don't care who you are. You could be Darth Vader or motherfucking Luke Skywalker. You roll up in my shit, you better have your ducks in a row. You better have your ducks in a row. You come talking too much shit, you better have a whole bunch more in a row. Because I ain't scared of the motherfucking empire or the motherfucking resistance. Neither one of you motherfuckers scare me. For real. When you're done playing games, come see me. You heard? Yeah, Froggy said, I'm just playing Stormtrooper here. I hear you, brother. I'm telling you, man. I don't care which way you roll. Froggy, come see me. You think you give me ball hollering, brother? Alright. I like hugs, too. Hugs or Valhalla, I'll go either way. However you want to play it. Love me some Froggy. I fear nothing on two legs, Donald. There ain't a motherfucker on two legs that can ever make me even question my next move. I ain't been kissed by a man since I was 8. Good luck with that. But how do I know? You might be fast. You better be fast, boy. I know the oldest of the old games. You want it. Hey, we'll see. Maybe. You better hope so. Sexy. You make me like it. I might want a little more than you willing to commit. He said he keeps it real. That's awesome. Hell yeah, I keep it real, man. I keep it real, 100%. I know reality. I know my bitch. I know my hoe. Reality has kicked me in the face more than once. I know its footprint very well. Hey, look, if you fucking enjoy the backlash, that's not my issue, Froggy. I'm just saying I might be faster than you think. I ain't trying to argue particulars, man. Shit, anything can happen. You fuck around, stab a nigga, then what do I do, right? You didn't fucking put a fucking kitchen knife in my liver. That's a whole different set of calculations. No plan survives encounters with the evidence. No plan survives encounters with the fucking evidence, man. I don't care where you're from. I don't care who you are or how tough you are. That's just a fact of it. Real-time fucking battlefield intel isn't really like that. You gonna like my omelet? Make me an omelet then, motherfucker. I like onion and tomato in mine. Don't fuck this up, because I'll be mad. Niggy. Alright, Jimmy. Put it up there. I got you. I'm going to save it. Put the link up. Calvary Men's Creed. I'm the chef here. You're going to respect that. Wait, we're trying to get Jimmy to post a fucking link, goddammit. Give me a minute, Froggy. Fucker. It's not all about you, baby. Look here, son, said the man with the gun. Right? Holy shit. I'm fucking drunk, man. How much did I drink tonight? I drank a fifth of Everclear. I'm drunk. I should have stopped then. I'm like 4 glasses into the wine and I'm fucked up. Four glasses into the wine. Right on. Whatever it is. I know I'm fucked up right now. Yeah, dude, you did tell me. You were like, don't do it. You'll be fucked up. And I drank it and I'm fucked up. You're right. I'm going to write this shit down in a notebook somewhere and not understand why. Later. He's like, but who's counting? Yeah, right? Holy shit. You're still not posting it. Holy fuck, man. Are you going to just post the shit or not? Never mind. I'm going to get more wine. Fuck you, niggers. I fucking stopped waiting. I'm no longer interested. Holy shit. God, that's good wine. I'm going to send some to fucking Tanya. I got a bottle set up. It's got a cork in the top, but it's not pressed in yet because it's still putting off fucking vapors and shit. But it's sitting there and it's smoldering. I'm waiting for fucking Tanya to tell me it's okay to send it. I like Susan. Susan is one of my favorite people in the universe. And she blocked me on fucking Google. It makes me sad. She actually blocked me. It hurt my feelings. I was like, I had a stab in my heart. I was like, oh, she blocked me. She doesn't like me anymore. She just didn't want, like, she just wanted to do the other stuff. I get it now. But it hurt. I was like, fuck Susan, I like her. I know, right? Yeah, she left Google entirely. No, it's cool, Joseph. She was just like, she left Google entirely, and it was like, oh, you're blocked by this user, and it fucking hurt my feelings. I was like, holy shit, Susan doesn't like me no more. I know. And her husband was probably right. Google's not no friend of anybody. Truthfully. No, that's just what the message said, Miriam. I've talked to her since then. I know she didn't block me, like, personally. She was like, she left Google entirely. I get it. I understand. I was just like, oh, it fucking, but when I read it, it was just like, oh, I died a little inside. You know what I mean? Because I like Susan. We'll figure it out. We'll get it straightened out, Miriam. It's okay. Look, they can't whoop us forever. They threw a little monkey wrench in our game, whatever. These punks are nothing, dude. They can't fight. No, we're not losing our rights. These fucking weak-ass, lame-ass motherfuckers are just throwing their little stumbling blocks in the way until we figure out a way around them. That's all this is. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are weak. Have you seen these people? Have you seen the Antifas with their little limp-wristed, oh, we resist the resistance. We're the resistance. And they put their lame-ass little limp-wristed ass out there? Have you not seen these? I'm not concerned. These people aren't a threat. We know, Froggy. We'll get to you in a minute. Rebels over the hill. Shoot them. Shoot them for fuck's sake. God damn it. Anyway. I know we've lost a lot. There's no joke. This isn't. Look, they're not playing. I'm not fucking joking, man. They are serious. They are trying to put us down. But they can't. They can't win. How long do you think they can pull the wool over everybody's eyes? I remain unconcerned. That's what I'm saying. Look, you can pull the wool over somebody's eyes some of the time, but you cannot pull the wool over everybody's eyes all of the time. And I don't care how much of a stranglehold you have on society or the media or whatever. You want to jump up and go contrary to nature? Go ahead. You do that. By yourself, because I'm not participating in that shit, because I know what comes at the end of it. I'm not paying that bill. You can do it. I totally admire your willingness to stand up and talk shit. I wish a blue-haired bitch would come at me with a bike lock. You're goddamn right. And call himself a professor. I'll beat that nigga to the street. Yeah, and they fall apart, man. The second you challenge them, they fall apart. What are they going to win? You can't win anything. You're a joke. You're a national disgrace. In 20 years, they're going to be talking about you like motherfucking John motherfucking... I don't know where I was going with that. Somebody who's totally irrelevant. Writing checks they can't cash. You're goddamn right. And they got these fat motherfuckers laying up there telling us how we're supposed to morally believe. Motherfucker... Hollywood hasn't had any morals since they began, motherfucker. How are you going to direct us in our morals? How are you going to tell us what the right thing to do is? You sell us all out for the next movie deal, you motherfucker, you. And we know it. But their feelings. Their feelings. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I want this country to run right. I want us to be the winners. I want our country to benefit. Our country to profit. When we start adding up trade deficits and shit, I want the deficit to fall on your country, not mine. Not mine. I don't want us to pay for you. Fuck you. Pay for your own. I don't want you to devise another way for our country to grow. Fuck you. How about our country looks out for our country and our people are beautiful people, and you motherfuckers just want to get in because we're fucking awesome. And everybody on the planet knows it. And until I see you motherfuckers on the goddamn news talking about how awesome America is, I don't want you here. How about that? How about until I see you on CNN talking about how badass America is, I don't fucking want you here. How about until I see you on MSNBC talking about how great Trump is, I don't fucking want you here. How about that? How about that? I'm a Viking, nigga. I'm a Viking. I'm a fighter. You want to fight me? I got you. I got your battleground. Come on. You don't want to fight me, man. There ain't no give up in me. There ain't no stopping me. Unless you want to talk about how great the United States is, I don't want you here. Period. Unless you think the USA and Uncle Sam hang the stars in the motherfucking moon, I don't want you here. I don't want your Allah and your motherfucking Buddha. I don't care. Look, I understand they're valid spiritual beliefs, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into the philosophical discussion. Fine. 6 months down the road. But if you don't believe in what America believes, fuck you. I don't want you here. I don't fucking want you here. If you want the Irish accent version of it. I'll send you packing right back to the Queen, you fucking cunt. For fuck's sake. If you don't understand what it means to be American, I don't want you here. If you don't understand what it means to be from America and fly that flag, I don't want you here. Now that can change. That's not permanent. Go out and learn about what America's about. Learn about the resistance. Learn about the revolution where we said, no fucking way. You're not turning us back into that. Because then I might want you here. If you're willing to say, no, I don't believe in that, I might want you here. If you're willing to say, no, you can't just fucking demand shit out of me, then I might want you here. If you want to tell me that you respect my lands and my borders, then I might want you here. I got a little tiny piece of the universe. I got 3.5 acres that are basically mine to do with as I want. And I dare any force to come onto my land and dictate to me any fucking thing. My 3.5 acres on the fucking hundreds of billions of acres of the planet. I don't care. Come on my land and dictate to me anything. I dare you. Go on to the lands of my neighbors and dictate anything. I dare you. Because you're cowards. You won't. You know where the line is. You know where it's at, don't you? You know where the motherfucking line is drawn. It's at the end of my driveway, you miserable bitch. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you. Come up in my driveway. Demand something out of me. Anything. You don't know what's waiting for you in flyover country, you freaks. You don't have the slightest idea what a real human being is, you motherfuckers. Come up in my driveway. Look, bring the United States Army. Bring the Marine Corps. I don't fear any of them. Pack a lunch, bitch. And a matter of fact, you better. Because my God says I'm free. My God says I don't have to listen to you. My God says as long as I observe Him, I will take heaven as my own. You can stand against that if you wanna. But bitch, I'm telling you, bring a lunch. I'm promising you a fight. I'm promising you a fight. I swear to God, I will go to hell dragging you down with me. You deep state cocksuckers, I have had it with you. I have had it with you and everybody that sides with you. I have fucking had it. Up to fucking here. So you keep on pushing. You keep on pushing. You keep doing your little dirty shit and fucking around with Trump. Whatever you want to do, you do what you do. I'm waiting for you. Out here in flyover country, you haven't even seen us yet. And I ain't talking to you, Frog, and you know it. The motherfuckers that know who I'm talking to know who I'm talking to. We're coming for you. You don't fucking know what waits for you out here. You don't have a clue what fucking waits for you past the fucking city guidelines of your little deep state. You don't fucking know what lurks for you in the Rust Belt. I will dismantle you like a deer in the field, you pussy ass bitch motherfucker. And put that in your fucking deep state fucking guidelines, you cocksucker. You don't know what's waiting for you, man. You have no clue. There are exactly 0 fucks given for you city-dwelling punk motherfuckers. You gonna come out here and tell us what America is? We will devour you, dude. You don't have a clue. You're playing games that were spawned in a university. Are you fucking kidding me? Those nerds don't know how to fight. Go ahead, make me act a fool. Make me act stupid. Bitch, you don't know what hardship is. Everybody I knew grew up in hardship. For real hardship. You don't know what it is. The second we turned that on you, you'd cry like a bitch. You would cry like a bitch. You don't know what hardship is. When your mama dying and you ain't never had no insurance. Because your daddy can't work long enough hours to get none. Why? Because the deep state said, oh, we'll just cut them down from 40 hours to 35 hours, then we don't have to pay the insurance. You want to talk like the inner city is the only motherfucker that ever had it hard, you lying cocksucker? There's plenty of white folks that had it hard. There's plenty of white folks that didn't have it quite so easy. And I don't hate black folks that didn't have it easy. I don't hate nobody. But these motherfuckers been running over us too goddamn long. Black, white, Latino, and otherwise. These motherfuckers been running over us too goddamn long. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Sick, Pat. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to throw down. What? We gotta light torches and burn down the castle? I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to fight. You want to fight me? Motherfucker, I got all the fight you ever want. I promise. I can fight harder than anybody you ever knew. But goddamn, can't we do something fucking different? Can't we this time not kill a bunch of motherfuckers for the sake of good? Can we not this time do something fucking different? Jesus Christ, man. It kills me. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. You can't piss down my neck and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? That's what my granddad used to say all the time. You can't pee down my neck. You can't piss down my neck and tell me it's raining. Teach your kids common decency, teach them manners, and teach them morals. You're goddamn right, man. Look, this is bigger. I've been trying to tell people that this is bigger than fucking what's been going on in the news and everything, because we don't see it. It's an attack on common decency, man. It is an attack on everything good and right in the universe. And I don't know what's wrong with these motherfuckers. I'm not going to try to diagnose them, because I'm not a fucking doctor. But what I can tell you is I don't want them nowhere around me or mine. That's what I can tell you. I don't want them around my family. I don't want them around my friends. I don't want them around anybody with any decent sense. Well, I'm the fucking reverend. You're going to have to get over it. Because my God tells me I can swear when it's fucking proper. When people are trying to fucking hurt other people for no reason other than their own profit. Fuck you. And I stand by it. Till the day I have to answer to my Creator. So it ain't even up to you. It's about the community. Look, it's about the community. If we take care of one another, we don't have to worry about this bullshit. What's up, Colonel? Salute, nigga. There are certain things you cannot do. We've all sinned, Colonel. We've all made mistakes. We've all made errors. But I'm talking about something bigger than that. Bernie wouldn't understand your life, Froggy. And that's a fact. Bernie has been a taken care of entity since his birth. He's never had to question his next meal or his next ideal or whatever. His next meal was always guaranteed. You're goddamn right he'd curl up and die. You're goddamn right he would. He would curl up and die because he wouldn't even know how to question the answers that he was getting in his own head. And we need to save them from themselves. Because this is where they're driving us, Frog. Dallas, it doesn't matter. Look, eventually everybody... Look, you can't keep the same joking going forever. Eventually, everybody's looking at you like, yeah, right, buddy. And when you turn around, you have two choices. You either pretend it's like a joke, or you pretend that you've been a liar ever since the very beginning. Now you pick. I bet you pick joke, don't you? Because we already know, and it's okay. We forgive you. You can pick joke, and we'll let you come back around and join the team. That's the beauty of our side. We don't judge you. We're like, yeah, we've all been deceived. We get it. It's all cool. How you doing, Miriam? You need a break? All right. But we give you a break. We're like, look, oh shit, yeah, he gets it, right? He realizes he didn't do the right thing. We'll give him another chance. Our side does that. What does their side do? Burn you to the ground. It's always the same story, man. It ain't nothing different. It's always the same, man. Go look in history. Don't trust me. Go back and look through history. Swing this fucking maul and feel the burn, burn, burn. That's right, man. Put them hours in and get them dollars. That's how it works. No one accepts accountability. Well, I tell you what, I do. I accept accountability for everything I say and do. 100% all the time. And I wish that everybody else would too. Because that would mean that the cowards were dead. But they're not. The message today is hope and wonderfulness, man. We are crushing these motherfuckers slowly but surely. Slowly but surely they are selling themselves out to being cast under the bus. And I keep trying to save them. I reach my hand out and I'm like, don't do this. It's not necessary. But they won't listen. They keep diving under the bus at the hands of others. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's okay. It's their life. They can do what they want with it. The message of today is hope. We don't have to give up because we have hope. We don't have to sell out our friends because we have hope. The message for today is hope in every way, shape, and form. We have the ability to think outside of our hope. We can even Google things that are outside of our hope. Things that are completely impossible and might be outside of our hope. And yet we still receive answers. We still receive a Google answer for anything we question. You're right. We got to do better than this. We're better capable than this. There's other things going on. You know, as bad as it gets, no matter where, like somewhere, some human is like, we totally fucked this up. We could do way better. Right? That's the guy I'm speaking to. I want the guy that says, wait, we don't have to give in to a bad fucking year. We know better than this. That's the guy I want to talk to, the futurist. The guy that understands that in the future, next year might be better than today. That's the guy I want to talk to. I hear you, Southern Belle. And don't forget, I understand they really do think they are superior. They're fucked up. They're fucked up. They're absolutely fucked up. They don't understand human behavior. They don't understand human intelligence. They understand nothing. They only put out what they want. Oh, well, this is on my shopping list. Well, I'm sorry, sunshine. You don't get everything you want. And that's just how that works. I want all of you to be great. I want all of you to be awesome. I want everybody on this chat to have everything they need. To not be hungry, to not be thirsty, to not be cold, to not be hot, to not be miserable in any way. That's what I want for everybody I talk to. But I can't sacrifice my position here in the United States to get that. Because I too want to be comfortable. And I too want to have fucking heat in the winter time, you know? I bring in wood, so I work for it. I'm not even getting it for free. I don't know what you want from me. Like, how far do I have to go before I'm not a racist piece of shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, how far? What do I got to do to not be a racist piece of shit? Do I got to carry wood over to my neighbor's house who happens to be black? I don't even know any black people, so I'd have to carry it a long way. But that's okay. I'd do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I got to do to not be racist? What do I got to do? How far out of fucking bounds do I got to go to not be a racist piece of shit? To not be white, right? I don't know. Like, I'm just asking. Like, how far do I got to go? What do I got to do? Well, I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying, Choco Loco? I'm not racist. I don't care what color you were born as. I love good people of all kinds. Red, white, black. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But when you tell me, now I got all these extra hurdles to jump through. Well, holy shit, what am I going to do? I love people. I really do. But what am I going to do? What loop do I have to jump through before I'm not racist? I don't know. It hurts me. Because I don't know. It hurts me that I don't know. Holy shit. How fucked up is that, right? Subscribed up. Yeah, fuck that. I'm out. Alright, that's it. Frog convinced me I'm out. Fuck you, motherfuckers. We was at the fist fight. Whatever. But I'm just like, what the fuck do I got to do? You know, where do I get to stop proving my fucking not racistness? You know? I know. I understand that's the answer, but it really hurts. Because I didn't do nothing to them people. No, I'm not admitting shit. I didn't do nothing to them people. My family had nothing to do with that shit. I'm Irish and German. We were as far separated from that as possible. The Chinese, for fuck's sake, beat up on the Irish in the railroad companies. Okay, I'm as far down on the food chain as you can get. Like fibros going on in Syria, right? Good night, Choco Loco. We love you. Ching Chong want an egg roll? I'm just saying, I ain't never did nothing to nobody. Whatever. You want to fight me? Bring it. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to fight me, if you really think you want to throw down and get into it with me, bring it. Because I'm fucking ready. I'm tired of even questioning myself. Bring your baddest. Whatever. Because guess what? I ain't scared. I ain't scared of lick. Bring it. You want to kill me? Bring your killing. Chump. Pussy. Biatch. Because I don't think you can get it done. I don't believe you can twist it up like that. Matter of fact, I don't believe you can swell them up that big. So bring it and come face me. Bet you don't. Bitch.